I'm stubborn, and I have a temper, and I don't always make the best decisions.
Must have been very difficult for you coming so close to the NBA. Do you think about that much?
Sometimes. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I walk through town, past the school, past the gym. I can still hear the echoes, you know?
You never told me that.
It's not something I'm all that proud of. It's like, look, I'm not good with being vulnerable. In fact, this is probably the closest I've come to it. Well, the second closest.
What's the first?
When I was a junior in high school, I took some stuff to help me with my game. Drugs. And it was a stupid thing to do. I ended up collapsing on the court, and my father was all about, you know, covering it up for the scouts. But anyway, when I left the hospital, I went to see Haley because I needed to know if she could forgive me. I wanted to see if I still had the chance to be great in her eyes. And when she did, she forgave me. That was the moment that everything changed for me. That was the moment I fell in love with her. This girl who could see past all the mistakes I've made. I don't know. I guess maybe sometimes I screw up because I want to feel that again. I suppose that sounds pretty broken.
What kind of parent I won't be.
I won't be an absentee parent. If I have to sacrifice some things, then so be it.
That's noble, Haley. But it also might be part of the problem. You both have individual passions, individual gifts, individual dreams, and you should, especially at your age. Maybe if you spent a little more time being selfish 22-year-olds, you might love yourself a bit more and resent each other a bit less.
I don't resent Haley or Jamie. And they're the two best things that ever happened to me.
Yeah, I agree with that. We're the best things that ever happened to him. No, I agree that Nathan and Jamie are the best and most important things that I have.
What about music? I asked Nathan this before. What was it like, hearing the cheers of enthusiastic, sold-out crowds every night?
Incredible. It was humbling and wonderful.
But it took you away from Nathan.
Yeah, and we really struggled then. I'm not avoiding music now because I'm afraid that that's going to happen again, but...
Good. Leaving Jamie out of all this, would you say those were your best days? Where you were happiest with yourself?
Well, I wasn't proud of myself because I knew Nathan was hurting. Personally, I guess I loved it, yeah.
What about you, Nathan? Best days ever? Playing basketball in front of thousands?
And the road trip sucked because I was away from Haley and Jamie, but for me, yeah.
If you could have those days back, do you think you might do things differently? Maybe treat each other a bit differently in the face of those dreams?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Maybe you can. Maybe you will. I find it interesting that when you describe yourselves, you describe being parents and spouses and siblings and friends. But Nathan, you never once described yourself as a basketball player.
It's because I'm not anymore.
Why not?
Well, it sort of happens when your spine gets crushed.
And the doctors definitively said you couldn't play.
There's no such thing as definitively, but nobody's ever come back from something like this before.
But you're Nathan Scott.
I'm not that Nathan Scott.
And Haley, you never refer to yourself as a musician.
Yeah.